Good afternoon. Welcome to Khoury College of Computer Sciences 2023 graduation celebration. So that all degree candidates, guests, and participants may experience the meaning and enjoyment of this important occasion, we kindly request that you silence all devices. We thank you for making this a respectful and joyful occasion. At this time, we ask you to listen to a safety announcement.
Welcome to Matthews Arena. For your safety, please take a moment to locate the exits closest to you. If an evacuation is required, please proceed calmly to the closest available exit and follow the direction of university officials and emergency personnel. If you see something, say something. Thank you, and please enjoy the event.
The marshals will now lead the procession of the degree candidates. Would all graduates and guests please rise as you are able, and then please remain standing until you are asked to be seated. The Dean of Khoury College of Computer Sciences, Elizabeth Minot, and Senior Associate Dean Benjamin Hescott will now lead the academic procession. Please be seated.
We have this up and running.
It's much better.
Congratulations, graduates. We're so excited to be celebrating with you today.
Good luck with everything that comes next. We're excited to see what you do.
Congratulations!
Class of 2023.
We're so proud of you.
Can I just see your husky card, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
We're so happy for you.
Can I get drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll?
Congratulations.
Congratulations! We did it, Khoury! Congratulations,
Khoury.
we did it!
Yay!
We hope you take with you a love of learning, making CS accessible to all and empowering everyone. And we hope you continue to explore your passions and interests.
Keep in touch. We want to hear about all the amazing impact you're having.
I accepted a job in software engineering. I got an offer for my second co-op.
Do my master's afterwards.
I'm going to be working at Amazon in the fall.
So I'm going to be working at Google in New York.
Very important time in our lives.
Don't leave us!
Congratulations! We did it, Khoury!
Please welcome Kylie Bemis, Assistant Teaching Professor, for our Indigenous Land Acknowledgement.
Keshi, everyone. Kylie Bemis Leshina. We are gathered here today as members of a settler institution, Northeastern University. We would not be here today without the lands on which you've studied, worked, relaxed, attended class, and made lifelong friends. So today we acknowledge the Indigenous peoples who live, steward, protect, and belong to the stolen lands we occupy as members of this university. We acknowledge that we on the Boston campus occupy the land of the Massachusetts and Wampanoag peoples. We acknowledge that we on the Nahant campus occupy the land of the Namkeag Band of the Pawtucket tribe. We acknowledge that we on the Portland campus occupy the land of the Mi'kmaq, Maliseet, Passamaquoddy, and Penobscot peoples of the Wabanaki Confederacy. We acknowledge that we on the Arlington campus occupy the land of the Nagtatchtak, Piscataway, and Panumpke peoples. We acknowledge that we on the Charlotte campus occupy the land of the Catawba Nation. We acknowledge that we on the Miami campus occupy the land of the Tequesta, Calusa, Miccosukee, and Seminole. We acknowledge that we on the San Francisco campus occupy the land of the Ramaytush Ohlone and the Coast Miwok. We acknowledge that we on the Oakland and Silicon Valley campuses occupy the land of the Muwekma Ohlone. We acknowledge that we on the Seattle campus occupy the land of the Duwamish. We acknowledge that we on the Vancouver campus occupy the land of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam nations. We acknowledge that we on the Toronto campus occupy the land of the Mississauga, Anishinaabeg, Chippewa, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat peoples. We acknowledge that these peoples continue to live and care for these lands today as their parents and grandparents and ancestors did before them. We acknowledge that these peoples belong to these lands. We acknowledge that their dispossession from these lands has been traumatic and violent, and we acknowledge that these lands must be returned to them. Lastly, we acknowledge that we must hold settler institutions, including Northeastern University, accountable to their responsibility to return the land back to its indigenous peoples. As you continue on your journey, embrace your responsibility to know the people who belong to the land on which you are a guest, and hold your institutions responsible for taking action to decolonize themselves. This is your responsibility now. Alakwa.
Thank you, Kylie. Welcome all. My name is Benjamin Hescott, Senior Associate Dean of Academic Programs and Student Experience and Teaching Professor here at Khoury College of Computer Sciences. I would like to welcome you all to our Khoury College celebration. Yeah! This is a very special day for both you and for us gathered here on the stage. We are delighted that Provost David Madigan is joining us today. Thank you, David. This is a particularly special year as Khoury College celebrates its 40th anniversary as a College of Computer Sciences, one of the first in the nation. Dean Minette joined Khoury a year and a half ago. We are all so glad she is at the helm of the college. She is committed to making computer science accessible and available to all who choose to study the discipline. Further, she is also committed to the idea that what we do as computer scientists should benefit all of society, not just a select few. Please join me in welcoming Dean Minette.
Good afternoon and welcome to the graduates of the class of 2023. I am so excited to share this momentous day with you, your families, and your friends. Let me begin with one simple word: congratulations. Undergraduate years are a foundational experience in our lives. During these 4 or more years, we make new friends, experience the world in new contexts, and we try as best as we can to set a course for our futures. You have each been shaped by your time here at Khoury College. The challenges, the setbacks, the successes, and the cumulative insights that now guide your path. You have all demonstrated remarkable resilience, attending college and graduating during what has not been the easiest times in our world. Congratulations, you have made it, and you have much to celebrate. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed your time here at Khoury and that many fond memories will travel with you. I know that you have worked hard, both in the classroom and in your co-ops. To be truthful, Khoury students are some of the hardest working students I have seen in my 30+ years in academia. You deserve it. Since joining Khoury a year and a half ago, I've also been struck by how supportive a community Khoury College is, from our faculty to our advisors to all of the staff who keep the college running, many of them doing this today. Let's please thank them. I've also seen how supportive our students are of one another, and I hope you will continue to nurture the connections you have made here. The diversity that makes up our student community is amazing. You come to us from over 74 countries and 33 US states, and while you are here, you study computer science in over 40 combined majors, connecting CS, data science, and cybersecurity with business, health sciences, the arts, to name just a few. This rich diversity of thought makes Khoury a special place to learn. These experiences and connections will serve you well as you launch your career in the coming months and years. You are indeed entering the field of computer science at an exciting time. You're also entering at a time when we, as a society, are grappling with some difficult questions regarding the technologies under our charge. There's not a day that goes by when AI does not make the headlines. And are we ready for the implications of its power? So suppose you write the lyrics to a cool song about graduation, you feed it into ChatGPT, and you ask it to write a melody, let's say in the style of Taylor Swift. Suppose further that this song becomes a huge hit. Who owns the song? Who should share in its monetary value? Going forward, we are facing serious questions regarding our own personal privacy and the technologies we use. Recently, I was on a business trip with a colleague. We were actually visiting our campuses in California, and a colleague of mine, Dean Hescott, a colleague of mine was excited about a cool pair of shoes he bought at a nice store and was telling me about it. It's a brand I hadn't heard of before. I never typed that brand into my phone or my computer, but the next day, I started seeing advertisements for that shoe. Was my phone listening to me? Was my proximity to my colleague and his buying habits somehow seeping into the advertising algorithms? I don't know. We're also in California, and we experience seeing more and more driverless cars. There's a new company that's competing with Lyft and Uber. And I'm sure you've seen the reports on the news, what happens when somebody hits the car and then drives away. You know, is that a hit and run? By the way, it is. Or what happens when you're a passenger in a driverless car and someone asks you to pull aside because of an emergency vehicle? Well, what do you do and how do you interact with those systems? So our work in robotics and experiential AI is tackling not just the construction of these systems, but also working to understand the legal and social norms that are going to be filled with the world of autonomous systems. And our work in algorithmic auditing has led to discoveries of perhaps unintentional bias in these types of advertising algorithms. It's a complicated world that you are entering as our graduates. So these are just a few examples of the ethical questions that computer scientists like yourself will grapple with every day. And I am confident and excited that your education at Khoury College has provided you with the knowledge, the tools, the experiences, and conviction for tackling these thorny issues. Khoury College is committed to using the power of computing to improve all aspects of life for all communities, ensuring equitable access to innovation that empowers and safeguards all people. I ask you to remain resolute in the belief that computer science is for everyone and that everyone should benefit from computer science. You want to clap on that one? So, as we gather here today at the edge of your career as a degree-holding computer scientist, data science, and cybersecurity professional, I urge you to continually ask yourself, what are the special obligations I have to my fellow human beings? So you've no doubt heard of the Hippocratic Oath. The closest translation to the original Greek from the 5th century BC is do no harm permanently. There are many modern variations. A variant of the Hippocratic Oath, penned in 1964, contains the phrase, I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings, those sound of mind and body, as well as the infirm. Your engineering peers who celebrated here yesterday may take the 100-year-old engineering oath with the vow to be conscious always that my skill carries with it the obligation to serve humanity. So computing touches so many aspects of everyday life. It touches almost every industry from healthcare to commerce to transportation to manufacturing and more. And I argue that we collectively have a special obligation to safety, security, privacy, and to creating equitable opportunities, and that those obligations are more important now than ever. So whether you're creating new updates to operating systems or you're writing front-end code for IoT devices, we all must work together to secure and protect humankind. So my call to you today is to be purposeful in your decisions. Computing technology is rarely neutral due to how deeply it is ingrained in our society. And as computer scientists, it is imperative that we harness what we learn and what we discover to better the world we inhabit. It is this deep relevance to the fabric of our daily life and to society that endows our field with so many exciting and wonderful opportunities. Computing enables people to communicate and connect. It steers the operations of planes, trains, and automobiles, as well as the news you read and the items you purchase. It enables amazing medical diagnosis and treatment, and so much more. And the decisions you make, whether you're a startup entrepreneur or building enterprise systems for the largest companies in the world, your decisions will impact the daily experiences of humankind. So, up and down the stack, your profession demands that you strive to augment human action through networking that connects us, through the acquisition, storage, and analysis of data, and through the safeguarding of our fellow human beings, and through the design of systems that promote creativity, problem solving, and collaboration. You are bootstrapping the human activity in addressing the most pressing problems facing our society today. Your values for how you serve society are your own. Just know that your profession calls you to integrate those values with your professional practice. You have your experiences here at Khoury, professional resources here, ACM, and more, and you have your network of your colleagues to support you in your path. Over the past year, Khoury College has taken the lead in crafting an oath for computing, the first of its kind in the world, and we are hopeful that other colleges and universities will follow our lead. A copy of the oath is in your chairs, and later in the ceremony, before we come and read your names, we will read this oath together. So in closing, I want to wish all of today's graduates good health, professional success, and a sense of purpose and joy as you take your Khoury degree into the world, and you make the difference in the path you choose. Thank you. So I'm so pleased today to now introduce to you our guest speaker, Rich Miner. Rich has been helping to innovate technologies and companies with global impact for almost 40 years. He is the co-founder of Android, the world's most popular operating system with over 3 billion active users. After selling Android to Google in 2005 and launching the first free releases, Rich co-founded GV, Google's first venture fund. GV has led investments in several of the past decade's most successful startups, and Rich specifically has backed some of Boston's recent top startups, including Recorded Future, Toast, and HubSpot. Employed many of our co-ops here today. He is also building and investing in innovative startups with his angel fund, XVC. Please join me in welcoming Rich to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Minette, Provost Madigan, and President Ayoun, distinguished faculty and guests, and most of all, congratulations to you, the class of 2023, your families, and I'm honored to be here on this important day. As I stand here, I'm reminded of my grandfather, a first-generation immigrant who in 1930 graduated from Northeastern University. In fact, the provost mentioned he likely graduated in this very hall. Now, I have no idea where he did his co-op, but he did go on to a distinguished career at General Electric, where he helped create the first cordless toothbrush. And it's been powerful to remember as I look in the mirror, brushing my teeth, the impact that one person's relationship to technology can have. And as I reflected on my own relationship to technology, I found that this opportunity arises in waves. And as I look out, I wonder what waves you might catch as you graduate at this particular unique moment in time when generative AI is propelling your chosen field of computer science to unprecedented heights. And I've had 4 decades of observing the ebb and flow of technological cycles. This one is different. It's like a perfect storm. My first observations of these cycles were at UMass Lowell, where I, despite not being the best student, did enjoy hacking late at night in the lab. And in that lab, we incubated a company called Avid Technology, founded by Bill Warner. Bill had this vision. I want to create the first computer-based video editor, one that would transform the industry. Now, I know what you're saying. You can shoot, edit, and create production-quality videos on the phone in your pocket today. But before Avid, editing movies literally involved cutting film or using the computer control many tape decks to produce a final movie. Avid created such a splash that in the 1990s, almost every blockbuster movie was made on it. They earned an Oscar award, an Emmy award, and had a successful IPO. I was so impressed by Bill that I took a risk and I joined him to co-found his next startup company, Wildfire. At Wildfire, we pioneered the idea of a voice-based personal assistant. You're probably familiar saying, "Hey Alexa, hey Google." Well, we patented that voice interface back in 1994. And that experience taught me another important lesson, one of timing. See, voice assistants that we pioneered did create a huge wave, but it took 20 years. And that's exactly how long it takes for a patent to expire, along with our hope of royalties. But as they say, you win some and you lose some. And don't shed any tears for me. Wildfire did have a successful exit to a large mobile operator, and it was from that vantage point that I got a clear view of a massive wave that was building on the horizon. See, I helped launch 2 smartphones, one from Microsoft, another one from a startup company called Danger that was founded by Andy Rubin. And both of those products failed, but Andy and I recognized that the technological convergence that we were seeing was soon going to create a tidal wave. See, if you recall your physics, right? Waves, when they overlap, they can build into more powerful waves. And we observed the innovation of capacitive touchscreens, low-power microprocessors, improved batteries, improved network bandwidth on the mobile networks, and we knew that this was all converging to make powerful smartphones a reality. All they needed was an operating system. And these building waves led us to create Android, which was soon acquired by Google, now, as you heard, the most popular OS ever built. There's over 6.5 billion smartphones in the world. That's about 80% of the world's population. The majority of those run Android. Now, those experiences, in my mind, highlight what a famous computer scientist, Alan Kay, once said. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. And yes, I saw the invention of the video editor and voice assistants and smartphone, but this current wave of AI and the broad impact it's going to have and is building into a tsunami. The way we work with computers is changing so fast in such a short period of time, right? Historically, the only way you could communicate with a computer was in their language, right? This elite, unnatural code that you've all studied. Most have not. This current wave enables computers to understand our natural language, allowing users to do complex tasks that are typed or spoken, soon from sketches, formulas, gestures. You're going to have the ability to take this technology and do things like give every student a tutor, give every worker a tireless intern. I use generative AI to co-write and revise the speech. I did refuse, however, to use the jokes that it suggested. Many of you will harness this generative AI to tackle complex problems, transform industries. Others are going to fight some of its darker aspects, like discerning real from synthetic content. You have the opportunity to direct these technologies to immense potential. And as you search for your own wave, no matter the technology, the discipline, or the passion, I'd just like to leave you with a few pieces of advice. First, I'm up here not because of a patent or an idea that I had. I got my waves thanks to the people, the Bill Warners, the Andy Rubins, that I chose to work with. So surround yourself with inspiring people that share your passions. Your Andy or Bill might be right here in the audience today. Second, never stop looking, learning, and adapting so that you'll see those new opportunities as they start to emerge on the horizon. Third, and especially while you're young, take risks. I almost didn't join Android. We almost didn't sell Android to Google because we were kind of evaluating the minutiae of some risks, and that would have been a shame. Finally, as you make your way out into the world, harness the potential of these groundbreaking technologies. Remember to use them for the greater good. As for me, tonight, when I'm looking in the mirror, brushing my teeth, I'm going to ponder the waves that you're all going to catch, the impact that this class is going to have as you go forth at such an exciting moment in time. Thanks and congratulations.
Thank you, Rich, for being with us today and sharing your insights. As a gesture of our gratitude, Northeastern University and Khoury College have a framed citation recognizing the important role you have played in today's graduation celebration. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Beth and Rich. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first undergraduate speaker, Sanjana Mishra. Sanjana is Sanjana is graduating with a degree in computer science with a concentration in artificial intelligence and a minor in business administration. She is a sister of Sigma Kappa, represented student body in the university's undergraduate curriculum committee, with yours truly, was VP of the Student Alumni Ambassadors, and worked with MIT Poverty Action Lab as a product manager for Code for Community. During her co-op, she was a data systems engineer at Drift and worked with AI models as a neural network engineer at Cadence. Please join me in welcoming Sanjana to the stage.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Dean Hescott, for the warm introduction. Now, before I begin, unlike Mr. Miner, I just wanted to clarify something. I did not write this speech with ChatGPT. It's actually based on something I was thinking about October 2020, around 3 years ago. Kind of the peak of wearing masks. We were all standing 6 feet apart, and we were all in Zoom lectures. Remember that? I spent a lot of my sophomore year sitting in my room, as I'm sure most of my class did, and on one particular day, I was contemplating the F word, failure. I'm sure every member of Khoury's class of 2023 has thought about the F word at various points in their college career. Maybe they thought about it while waiting for office hours, praying that the TA could help fix their 17 failing checker tests. Or maybe they thought about it as they scrambled to submit their code exactly 2 seconds before the deadline. Oops. Or maybe they, like me, were thinking about the art of embracing failure after they did not do so well on an OOD exam. We may have different languages we like to code in, or IDEs we enjoy using, or Piazza memes we upvote, but my classmates can all agree. Khoury was not a cakewalk. We were challenged and tested, not unlike the code we were writing, and pushed to do better than our best. And we stand here before you as the graduating class of 2023 because we took these failures in stride. The fateful night I got my OOD grade back, I was watching Ratatouille with my family, and a quote by Chef Cousteau really stuck out to me. He says, "You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. Your only limit is your soul." Listening to this, I was struck by a funny thought. Cooking and coding are not all that different. They both require a pinch of creativity, a dash of experimentation, and a healthy serving of patience. So thank you, Khoury College administration and faculty, for teaching us to be creative and imaginative problem solvers with soul, for teaching us that it's okay to try things that may not work. And as we embark on our post-graduation adventures, let us continue to embrace the F word in our professional growth. We started off as freshmen learning the design recipe in Fundies 1, and now we stand on the other side of 4 years as master chefs submitting our capstones. So to the class of 2023, congratulations to us. Let's go forth and conquer one line of code at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjana. At this time, I would like to recognize our undergraduate students who have won university-level awards this year. As I read your name, please stand at your seat and be recognized. Anusha Arora. Unat Gunka. And Teja Satyamurthy. We will now recognize our Khoury College Student Award winners. Please come to the stage as I read your award. The Undergraduate Community Service Award recognizes Anusha Arora. Anusha is a degree candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, who has made a positive impact in our community. Anusha, oh, sorry, Anusha, it's down there. They moved it. Last year it was this way. Yeah, Beth totally wanted people to come up too, just so you know. Who've made a positive impact in the community. Anusha is a computer science and business administration major who's embraced interdisciplinary options. We thank Anusha for her service to Northeastern, serving as a mentorship chair and then president of the Computer Science Mentoring Organization, and serving as the events coordinator, officer of mentorship, and co-president of Women in Business. Thanks, Anusha. The Undergraduate Teaching Award goes to Amanda Bell. Amanda is a degree candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Data Science. Amanda is a data science and behavioral neuroscience major with a strong history of teaching. Amanda was repeatedly a teaching assistant for DS 4300 Information Storage and Retrieval with Professor Rockland. Happy to be able to share enthusiasm about the course and help other students have a similar experience. She's also served as a peer tutor with the University Peer Tutoring Center to help further support her fellow students. Thank you, Amanda. The Undergraduate Research Award goes to Michael Delmonico. Michael is a degree candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Michael is a computer science major with 2 co-ops at Amazon and several research experience. Michael did programming language research under Professor Matthias Feleisen, researching macro-extensible hosted domain-specific languages in Racket. In spring 2020, he did a natural language processing research with neural networks under Professor Byron Wallace, researching disentangled presentations of text. Congratulations, Michael. The Undergraduate Co-op Award goes to Floris Dauber. Degree candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Data Science. Floris is a data science major who successfully completed 3 unique co-ops and made a significant impact at each worksite. Floris's work has ranged from creating interactive dashboards assisting managers visualize their investment portfolios to finding solutions that would assist utility companies more efficiently manage their grids and usher in more sustainable practices. Through personal networking, Flora even self-developed a co-op opportunity in Newark, Germany, where he assisted in scaling and maintaining all of the data pipelines using cutting-edge technologies and a fast-growing car subscription platform across Europe. Flora has been recognized by his employers and co-op advisor as being instrumental to every workplace and has wonderfully represented both Khoury and himself during his career. Just so you know, he skied on Fridays. I totally knew that, Flores, they told me. So, congratulations. Our second student speaker, Blake Hyman, is graduating with a degree in computer science and a concentration in human-centered computing. During his time at Northeastern, he served as the co-president of Out in STEM, was a developer in Sandbox, traveled to France on a dialogue of civilization, and completed co-ops at Wolf and Wellframe. Hyman has accepted a return offer from Wellframe and will work there after graduation. Please join me in welcoming Blake to the stage.
Thank you, Dean Hescott. I am honored to be speaking on behalf of my classmates as we celebrate our remarkable achievements. I'd like to start with an observation. Have you ever noticed that object-oriented design is literally a prerequisite for everything in Khoury? The first few semesters, you're in all the same classes as your friends. Fundies, discrete, first-year writing. Then you take OOD, and it's like a whole new world opens up at registration. All of a sudden, some of your friends are in artificial intelligence, some are doing cybersecurity, some are on co-op, and some are suddenly business majors. But even as our academic paths diverged, our relationships with each other deepen. I feel so lucky that I got to experience the depth, richness, and warmth of connection through the communities I found in Khoury. In Sandbox, I experienced community through the lens of a member, and in OSTEM from the lens of a leader, working towards something bigger than myself. Throughout these experiences, I've met some truly remarkable people and created some unforgettable memories. I wasn't just coding networks, I created one for myself. In much the same way that OOD is a key to opportunities within Khoury, a bachelor's degree is a key to opportunities beyond college. Whether you choose to join the workforce, continue your education, pursue research, or do something else entirely, you are all equipped with the skills and knowledge it takes to succeed. And just as you worked hard to pass OOD, your journey beyond college will also require perseverance, determination, and a willingness to learn. As you stand here today at this inflection point in your life, amid all the celebrating and congratulating, I encourage you to reflect on everything and everyone that made this milestone possible. The group projects, the long nights, Stack Overflow that helped you overcome challenges and find success. The friendships you forged, the mentors who guided you, and the family members who supported you all throughout your journey. As you turn the page to the next chapter of your lives, remember the power of community. The experience you gained at Northeastern has equipped you with the knowledge, skills, and determination to achieve greatness in whatever path you choose. Embrace the future with confidence and courage. And remember, the pursuit of success is not a solitary journey. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Graduates, will you rise as you are able? Now, with the oath card in your hand, Dean Minette will now lead us in reading the oath.
Thank you. Please read with me. Today, I join the ranks of computer scientists worldwide. I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings. I will design and build computing systems that enhance the quality of daily life for individuals and for society. I will protect the dignity of users and others affected by computing systems, respecting the diversity of all cultures and safeguarding against threats to health and safety. I will respect the privacy and rights of all people and recognize the special role I have in judiciously collecting, storing, and using their information and creating systems that aim to shape their behavior. I will work for fair wages, honorably guarding my reputation and my colleagues and our work practices, while respecting the intellectual contributions of others. I will improve the public understanding of computing and its consequences. May I always act so to preserve the finest traditions of my field, and may I long experience the joy of inventing the future through my endeavors.
Now, the time that we've been all waiting for. I would like to again recognize our graduates and our degree candidates. Graduates, you may be seated. The marshals will now lead the graduates to the platform.
Tianhao Chu.
Carlos Jimeno Suarez.
Shreya Mitra.
Priyanka Chowdhury. Apurva Jain.
Gavin Muallim. Roman Reed.
Annika Kammerkar. Lee Kostich. Kenneth John Kostich III.
Logan Morneau.
Jennifer Adi Sujaya.
Daniel Sussman. Sukhman Singh.
Abhiram Bamidipati.
Saket Saripali.
Alexander Chen.
Justin Rosario.
Justin Lewis.
Julia Sherbell. Shannon McInnes.
David De Silva.
Ramsey Rosa. Albert Jung.
Justin Lau.
Scott Nelson. Himanshu Padankar.
Siddhant Dosi.
Zachary John Nido.
Juna Kim. Brendan DeQuino.
Tejas Krishna Satimurthy.
Vasilios Gezo. James Griffin. Chloe Derland. Jessica Amanda Fedor.
Benjamin Rush. Brandon Shine. Francisco Tordera.
Brian Hill. Emma Marie Ingalanera. Louisa Benhamu. Annika Das.
Gary Shady.
Alejandro Diaz Gilmun.
Case Hendrik von Hemmen.
Abhinav Kushalani. Jaime Quaternick.
William Stevenson. Rachel Waddell.
Amina Sabrine Hayda.
Hannah Weber.
Andrea Davtyan. Harrison Dolan. Matthew Guthrie. Jason Enright.
Chloe Strandwald. Harrison Naftelberg. Jake Trimble.
Hugh Doe. Puneet Kaur Johal.
Allison Jung. Spencer Solomon. Kevin Ziskovsky.
Joshua Erickson.
Celine Yüksel.
Jack Denson.
Brandon Zhao.
Gina Lee.
Connie Tang.
Alexis Hooks.
Robert Menkowski.
Richard Lee. Max Hayashi. Luka Jovanovic.
Daniel Pickett IV. Colin Yang.
Liliana Gund. Jessica Chin.
Jared Rudnicki. Nuha Manzoor. Tara Sani.
Jeremy Kui.
Brant Wesley.
John Hino. Kieran Gregerson.
Zachary Taggart. Ayushi Shirk.
Andrew Leo. June King. Alexander Less. Kate Caputo. Mira Chada.
Winnie Phoebus. Anisha Srirama.
Maura Colleen Keefe. Morgan Forbes. Constance Davis.
Cameron Melendez.
Owen Daly. Mara Hubblebank.
Umang Rostogi.
Natalie Daly.
John Treppo. Rebecca Swarnowski.
Mark Bagvansky. Curtis Fisher.
Jeffrey Wallace. Brushali Tarte.
Daniel Gelfen. Jamie Brassel.
Nathan Zeev Pedowitz.
Sean Kelly.
Max Wang. Juliana Sika. Peyton T. McAllis.
Sachin Kumar. Ethan Yi Jeong.
Sophie Audrey Laverne.
Shravya Javasetti. Carson Gaffanet. Terry Chin. Brittany Chin.
Ian Morrison.
Jim Howe. James Ellsworth Kiesel. Rohan Chaturvedi.
Danielle Sino. Aneta Stogniev.
Awanauri Briggs.
Jia Mu.
Iris Liu.
Tingwei Shi. Aryan Jatin Shah.
Irene Marie Ilago Ko. Maggie Chang. Danish Farouk. Neil Bala. Lei Bo. Vanessa Lee. Rachel Lee.
Diana Rodriguez. Thomas McTaggart. Raven Matthews. Megan Schrader.
Michael Barbini. Krishanu Dada. Alex D'Aloisio.
Samuel Zalata. Ben Newfield. Varun Prakash Satanapali.
Kevin R. Fallon II. Carter Brainerd. John Courtney.
Noah Skelton. Cameron Scoons.
Benjamin Alonzo. Ezekiel Hans Dascoli. Jason J. Burke.
Sean Mitchell.
Danny Abu Hamid. Kai Gerg.
Cole Reardon. Keenan Van Dusen. Dominic Ritzenhoff.
James Blanchard. Robert Noel Chatterton. Zoheb Aziz.
Henry Stakoviak.
Joshua Goldsmith. Jacob Belwar. Benjamin Noer.
Michael Zappa. Micah Weston.
Olivia Blyer.
Maxwell Sebso. Grant Lucas Tebow.
Dana G. Gajewski.
Juan Tavera.
Christina Fujimoto. Ryan Zhang. Gubi Ganguly.
Nicole Sorial.
Ben Henderson. Amaya Bott. Mira Eileen Gordon. Haley Fogelson. Grace Brown. Alana Blake Druskin. Jake Orban.
Irina Solovyova.
Caroline Hughes.
And Lucy Elizabeth Wesley. Kene Mobo. Timothy Seymour.
Sophie Louie. John Patrick Dunleavy. Zachary Colucci. Alexander Chang.
J. Krishna Kinan Srinivasan.
Alexander Leon.
Henry Rose. Alex Swenson. Isaac Reed.
Luca Damien.
Khoury Sarazin. David Yan.
Dean Frame.
Anthony Moo.
Emily Chen.
Tara M. Tam.
Ann Lee. Adriana Liu.
Soumya Prabhakar. James Packard. John Nahill.
Shreya Katabathuni.
Laura Nguyen.
Catherine Ellingham. Christopher Du. Sahil Kumar.
Patrick Yoon. Vivek John. Christopher Yoon. Claire Wong.
Jarrett Anderson.
Zauzi Zhang.
Christopher Swagler.
Theodore Davidson.
Varun Takar.
Nikhil Joshua DeMello. Rachel Johannick.
Sophia Madeline Thomas. Deirdre Murphy.
Milan Ghosh. Joaquin Frommer. Liam Knowles.
Kevin Yu. Benjamin Pierce Ockert.
Maxwell Liu. Cameron Glykoff. Sunny Gu. Mirage Desai. Ritik Gupta. Anurag Arasan.
Jalaj Singh. Brett Schneider. Siddharth Vishwanathan. Dui Tran. Shu Zhou.
Shengqi Li.
Ethan Yu.
Caleb Chung.
Carissa Mock. Julie Wong. Stanley Wu.
Jacqueline Alex. Ethan Leba. Rebecca Johnson. Olivia Floody. Alejandro Lee Hervella. Sophie Baylord.
Luke Nardini. Forrest Mung.
Andra Georgiou. Yolanda Harim. James Cullen.
Madhur Prashant.
Rachna Lewis.
Mira Whitson. Sophia Mishurni Santini.
Julia Kerr. Jerry Elizabeth Fox.
Sumana Sitalam.
Jihain Ali.
Aditya Ajit Mohakar.
Mirza Naeem Ahmed. Tiffany Luo.
Aditi Subramaniam.
Mirana Abrar Anwar.
Ashay Mehta. Aditya Saha.
Unat Goenka. Robert Dubell. Zakar Hankevich.
Roshan Patel.
Stephen Phillip. Vedanshi Shah.
Disha Agarwal.
Vasu Zalawadia.
Adil Farhan.
Nivashini Suresh. Amy Min. Joshua Chin. Garrett Smith. Dante Velasco.
King To Cheng. Anusha Aurora. Flores Dauber. Amanda Bell.
Jessica Sokal.
Sumit Day.
Pranav Oleti. Mary McMurray. Leor Zippel. Jessica Vandeven. David Stevenson. Logan Witz. Eric Chin.
Benjamin Anthony Horgan.
Griffin Milas.
Kinsent Lan.
Jack Witten. Jesse Steinberg.
Mark Appenis.
Michael Roberto.
Spencer Anderson.
Robert Yin.
Kevin Cruz.
Chris Toslowski.
Dylan Huang. Ryan Gerline.
Ava Silver.
Elena Kosowski. Ariana Losner. Sky DaCosta.
Noble Mushtaq.
Ryan Kennedy.
Jim Wu.
Salil Khanna. Brandon Liang. Julia Lockenauer.
Charles Ethan Williams. John Walsh.
David Fu. Samrid Chattervedi.
Luke Osborne.
Julia Ling Korfman.
Benjamin Wolf.
Spencer Dewey.
Alexander Neschuler.
Nok Le.
Weng Jiango. Long Pham. Benjamin Koji Oki Pomeroy.
Matthew Hirsch. Kim-In Kim. Ethan Lam. Kyle Chen. Donata Bakayasi.
Suman Morissette. Manav Sharma.
Sean Aurora. Peyton Burns.
Liam Smaraglia.
Anthony Bernardi. Spencer Karat.
Delaney Norman.
Monica Kowalczyk. Sage Jade Lankenfeld.
Ezra Statsky Frank.
Madison Ju Kang.
Scott Shaw. Alec Timothy Warren. Michael Reiser.
Robbie Siliberto. Jenya Alexeyeva.
Alexander Smith. Nicholas McClossick. Dario Ortiz.
Jacqueline Daniel. Rohini Jani. Enzo Galetta. Noah Fleischman.
Arvin Sivaram.
William Eric Villanueva Freeman.
William Rausch.
Shibin Chai. Kevin Jin.
Dylan Marin.
Ryan Jung. Jacqueline Lincroft. Megan Lee. Michael Guerrino Delmonico.
Kieran Narine. Cameron Russo. Faith Acapinti.
Aria Chen. Alyssa Grasso.
James McManus. Getonga Wagwa. David Chung. Zachary Mazes. Roseanne Wong. Bill Wohlers.
Alec Bulkin. Connor Curran.
Frank Pizzella. Sambhav Mal.
Brendan King.
Sahana Tankala.
Jojo Broussard. Jillian Lombardi.
Douglas Reed.
Emma Brown Carley.
Michelle Rebecca Zinger.
Simon Levenstein. Kyle Conrad. Riley Cowell.
Duncan Vogel.
Victoria Bowen. Joyce Fung. Hava Kantrowitz.
Derek Ing. Ryan Steffen. Victor Sun.
Viviana Camargo. Mina Fletcher.
Zachary O'Brien. Drake Moore.
Joe Huang. Harmony Chan. Xian Wen Lin.
Caroline Ju.
Melody Liu.
Chanmi Oh. Alexander Shad. Russell Montalbano. Gabriel Ribeiro.
Samantha Leo. Kelly Tan Deng.
Alex Sherchu Ma. Brian Ma. John Wilkins. Anish Mukherjee. Vedant Rautela. Zhibing Zhang.
Andrew Lin. Vishik Bala.
Praneeth Prathi. Jennifer Zajac.
Gabrielle Dunlop. Allison Lisiandro.
Amy Ying. Sushan Zhang. Megan Catherine Rest. Michaela Alexa Trzynski.
Audrey Galliere.
Brendan Prestige.
Peter Labick. Pranathi Olori.
Byron Fan.
Jake Emmett Duffy. Ian Chowdhury. Emily Greengorton.
Valerie Robert. Colton Williams.
Lowell Camp.
Catherine Margaret Payne. Zayden Ruggiero Bunet. Yushuan Tu.
Tatum Whitehead.
Benjamin Wakefield. Jirawat Joe. Darius Siberium. Thomas Vincent Purcell. Shu Zhang. Leonard Parisi. Clayton Yan. Alan Xiao.
Ishika Chowdhury. Sarah Lackey. Noel Iile Floyd.
Julia Martinez.
Emily Gao. David Dubison.
Alicia M. Wheeler. Ian Woodard.
Kevin Sebastian Cam. Anish Athri.
Avi McKenna.
Haicheng Liu. Haoting Luo. Junhao Lin. Yihao Gao. Tinhao Gao. Ningyu Chen.
Yumeng Wu.
Jinchang Guan. Minwei Cheng. Alex DiCarlo.
Sahil Sangwan. Xander Simon.
Adil Hassan.
Eduardo Bester Masood.
Avi Hashash. Sanjana Dutt. Tanya Carr Claire. Shrija Daliparthi. Linus Elling Birkenes.
Matthew Gilbert McGregor.
Christopher Cronin.
Kevin Schmidt. Gautam Narayan. Nikhil Tekwani. Robert Yu.
Edward Biergo. Eric Chen. Austin Lionel Ho.
Sarthik Srivastav.
Vincent Luo. Vivek Kanpa.
Rishabh Sahu.
William Sia. Anthony Lee.
George Wang. William Spencer Rhodes.
Batir Kornosov. Nicholas Khoury.
Marisol Rosa.
James Devlin.
Shayna Rose Mandelbaum. Harry Merzen.
Agastya Das.
Noah Mack. Jason Stitt. Dylan Sapienza.
Harrison William Green. Alejandro Fernandez. Thomas Crook. Juliette Cornelis.
Anna Norton. Lisa Yamada.
Jacqueline Lee.
Caroline Ann Stenzel. Sabra Sisler. Christopher O'Keefe.
Sydney LaFontaine. Cassandra Harbor. Margot Arden Johnson.
Catherine Toohey. Alexandra Schuler. Shane Treadway.
Spencer D.
Ryan Quinn.
Kate Lauro. Jack Fursey.
Mark Vani. Aida Shamburo.
Hallelujah Asfa.
Maxwell August Peterson. Dean Patel.
Sean Hurl.
Nathaniel Smith.
Nikhil Katana.
Sisira Mandapaka. Zoe Morris.
Justin Lance Frazier. Jinghong Hua.
Hong Ching Tian. Ruo Chen Zhuang.
Hector Gabriel Benitez. Blake Hyman.
Sanjana Rajneesh Mishra.
Well, you did it. Please proudly display the pin you received today in your gown tomorrow at Fenway. Consider all that you have achieved and remember that wearing it on Sunday at Fenway represents your transition to a new Northeastern experience as alumni. The other thing, even before that, please plan to join your fellow classmates and guests immediately following this ceremony at the Husky Hospitality Hub in the Cabot Physical Education Center for refreshments, music, and photo opportunities. As stated in our oath for our computing today, go forth as a Khoury graduate, a member of society with an obligation to use computer science to enhance society, to protect the dignity of our users, respect the privacy of all people, to make a positive impact on this world. Now let's go to it. From everyone here at Khoury College, congratulations to the class of 2023.
Will the audience remain in their seats until Dean Minot and the platform party and all the graduates have recessed? Please exit out of the side doors of the arena or the front entrance. Guests may join their students outside of the arena. Staff and signage will direct you. Thank you.